As they say around here, keep Austin weird. They're going to keep it electric today inside Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, home to the Longhorns. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. Going for the return. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Texas Longhorns will have some work to do after that short return. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this game.
Trying play action. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking off. He's looking to throw it. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Touchdown, Texas! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. They're bellowing out Texas fight right now as the Horns are ready after that touchdown drive.
And what a great way to start. Get the crowd jacked up. When you do something good like this early, that burnt orange is going absolutely bananas in the stands. And the rest of the game, the defense, the special teams, everybody feeds off their great energy.
He'll bring it out. It's Rourke. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Houston Cougars offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And you want to... They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Working that left side. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Offense set on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete to the left.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They keep attacking through the air. Gonna let it fly. And he's got it at the tag. And the catch and run. The offense lining up for a first down play. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Texas! And once he found open space, the and here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him.
You throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Pocket starts to collapse. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Out of the shotgun on third down. He's got his man. Hits him with a stiff arm. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the fourth quarter game.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. The Longhorns will go for it on fourth down. They'll go with a direct snap. Strikes the blow. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. First down here for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut.
Unloads it downfield. He's got it down the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Wants to throw on first down. They're bringing heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, just keeps firing. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Texas! Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to beat the D deep. Reels it in down the left side. Open runway ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the beatdown has ensued.
This offense looked unstoppable.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go. And the quarterback is snowed under.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Going for the big play. And he reels it in inside the 30. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. They'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Touchdown, Texas! They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the grab down the left side. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They were backed up in their own end. Now a bit of a change of scenery there across the 35. 1st and 10 from the 36. They're going back to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1st down to start the drive after the break. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next week.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Longhorn! And the punishment. Line gets set, 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative